Okay, let's start work on Module 7, Case Problem 1. Here we go. What we have is, based on the series of questions, actually survey questions asking 7 different questions regarding workshops. Actually, they're having a conference, so they have questions about workshops, speakers, facilities, meals, for the conferences and see how they respond, and they want to consolidate those data so that they can find out what are the factors affecting those attendance maybe coming back next year and so forth. So here we go. Step number 3, that's page 7-68. Step number 3, we are at survey results, column I. So we try to use the VLOOKUP according to the instructions to see there's a match on this answers to question 1 will be respond to lookup table they created here. So if they answered A, that means that number 4. B is matching to number 3, which is satisfied. C is matching to dissatisfied, which is number 2. So that's how we're going to show in the actual results rather than A, B, C, D. So that's what we're going to do. Here we go, VLOOKUP. Sorry. And we're going to use Q1, comma. Then we're going to go back to lookup tables, and we're going to highlight this area, comma, and column number, which is number 2. So these values will be returned, number 2, comma, false at the end, which is the syntax of the VLOOKUP. So as you can see, those actual values are returned based on the answer of A, B, C, D, and so forth. Same thing for the speakers. So using Q2, we're going to use the VLOOKUP. And facilities, which is column K. And we're going to do meals too. Meals, up to meals, I believe. We're going to use Q1 through Q4. Okay, so here we go. Well, I can type it in, but I can just copy, see what happens. As you can see, Q1 changes to Q2, survey lookup table, which is lookup table is same, number 2 false, so I think this should stand. Let me just confirm. A is very satisfied, B is satisfied, right? Okay. Oops. All right. However, school column is a little different, but basically we're going to use VLOOKUP. However, well, we're going to use Q5, of course, comma, going back to lookup table, we're going to use school lookup instead, comma number 2, false. Okay. And step number 6, prior conference. Prior conference, let's do this, equals VLOOKUP, Q6, comma, lookup table, conference, lookup, comma number 2. Be careful here, should be true. The region is, the difference is, as you can see, prior lookup ranges just match 1 to 1, A to 4, B to 3. So that's what we call exact match. However, here's the, as you can see, number 3 here, 3 can be 3 or above in terms of returning value. So this is what we call approximate match, because it's not 1-to-1 match. So that's what we have. Okay, that was step number 6. Moving on. Step number 7, going back to report. And we're going to work on column B, basically. At this time, we're going to use COUNTIF function. COUNTIF function is a little variation of count function, kind of combining with kind and if. It's not that difficult. Let me show you how to do it. B14, so equals COUNTIF. And basically, you need to highlight the area you want to count, which is located in return column. So we're going to highlight return column, comma. Then you need to specify which value you want to count, which is in this case will return. So either you type it in will return right there, or you can click the cell containing will return instead of typing like I do, which is A14 right there containing the word will return. Press enter. So 182 says will return. So that's how you're going to use COUNTIF. Will not return, we can use same COUNTIF, right? However, total number is 257. Will returns 182. And assuming there's no between, so we'll just subtract them, then we'll find the will return, will not return, basically. So equals B11 minus B14 to give us will not return, which is 75. Let's move on to step 7. C and D is right there. So we're going to use again COUNTIF, same logic, equal COUNTIF back to survey results. This time we're going to use the school field, right? Right there, school field, highlight them, comma, back to report, click public instead of typing in public. However, we can autofill because the syntax is exactly the same except the column number, as you can see. A19, A20, A21. Okay? So that's how you're going to do it. Again, you can do it manually one by one. Same thing for prior conference. We're going to use conference, what was the name? Prior conference field. Well, I'm going to just type it in there. Prior conference, I'm going to move up. camera. And again, autofill all the way down. All right. Hope it's not too small. .10 minutes. So let's, I'm going to continue with the part 2. So, because I don't want to move